It is necessary to learn to multiply the money, is the premise that many millionaires and real estate owners live by every day. Instead of saving, they have to invest in companies in the stock market or in real estate in order to multiply money. Maybe some of what I just said sounds familiar to you, or it refers to what the famous Robert Kiyosaki has said in his countless conferences on learning to manage money. In this video of parents killing their kids financially, you will find great tips on how to work hard and save at the same time. Plus, if you are a parent, you will absorb a lot of information to pass on to your children. They will eventually thank you for having instilled in them this type of upbringing, as they will surely become successful. Stay until the end, so you don't miss a minute of this valuable information. Financial education and literacy is something that is getting weaker and weaker in the next generation. Right now, early and late teens are wasting their valuable time on social media, on places like Netflix, on trips that they have to pay for extra hours, and whose only motivation is to impress their Instagram followers with photos. But they're not investing time in figuring out what bad financial habits they need to change, learning how to invest, or studying market structure. Now, there are very few parents these days who know how to handle hard work and investment advice. Sure, no parent wants their child to make a mistake in life, but many times the same parents have made mistakes in how they have invested their own finances. But if you are a parent who knows how to invest, is learning about finances, or has been in the field for a long time and want to educate your child who is on the way to becoming a young adult, you have come to the right video, because you need to talk to your child about money, hard work, and saving. The first thing you need to make clear to him is the issue of necessary and unnecessary expenses, so that he really questions what he is spending money on. But more importantly, in order to value money, he needs to be aware of how hard it is to get it. So when your child is young, you can teach him the value of money by giving him activities to do at home. For example, when he is about 12 years old, you can teach him that if he wants money, he can mow the lawn around the block and earn a few dollars. That way, when he goes to spend it, he will certainly know how hard it was to get it, and he will be wiser for this. You must always guide him. Not every job will allow you to reach your financial goal. Most of today's society is immersed in a 9-to-5 job that only allows them to pay the bill, save a little, and indulge in small luxuries from day to day. And the only thought these people have is to move up in their current position and advance in a company that does not belong to them, that does not help them in the long run. That is, it does not help them to have their own investments, their own assets, not even their own thoughts, but everything they do for somebody else and for the benefit of somebody else's time. They come to observe the path they are on and really open their eyes to the reality. It is usually too late, because they are at an age where maybe they can invest and grow, but they do not have too much strength left for that. But the real problem is that most of them do not even try. Author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad talks about something called the rat race. The rat race is about the person who is like a hamster trapped in the wheel, running and running in an endless race. This is what usually happens to the poor person. This person is usually brought up with the idea that he is going to get a secure job in a company where he is going to be useful in progress and grow in potential to give to the company. But the person does not see that he is really giving his life to a company that will not give him the slightest importance. A company that will replace him in less than 24 hours if he dies or resigns, a company that will not take care of him as he deserves. Additionally, poor individuals do not consider the option of studying and securing a stable job, nor do they have a backup plan for inflation. As a result, they often become victims of life's constant adversities without emerging victorious, since they do not prioritize saving, investing, or multiplying their resources. Having a mentor like Kiyosaki as a role model is a great way to move forward, and teaching your son these lessons is the key to stopping him from wasting his money and time on things that aren't worth it for this reason. Here are Robert Kiyosaki's basic rules for making money. Rich people don't work for money. Poor people trade their time for money. Unlike rich people who make their money work for them, this can be achieved first through passive income, and then it can be exchanged for investments that generate a large income that can support you and also give you enough money to start a next investment. 2. The greatest wealth is your financial education. The difference between studying to earn a certain amount of money in a standard job and studying to learn how to be a successful entrepreneur is abysmal. So you must find a way to educate yourself financially and educate your children with it if you want them to prosper in life. 3. Take care of your own business. Forget about devoting 100% of your energies to the job that supports you. Give it the energies it needs and focus the rest of your energies on what you own. Create your own empire and see how your life changes. 4. Learn that the rich invent money. Contrary to the belief that everything that can be done has been done, the rich know that there is still much to create and innovate. Current trends like artificial intelligence or moneymakers that are making waves around the world right now. So if they can do it, so can you. Start with something you're comfortable with. But after that, keep investing. Get out of your financial comfort zone and create something beyond it. 5. Don't just work for money, work to learn. There is a very vague belief that invites you to work at what you are passionate about because after that, you will never have to work a day in your life again. Robert Kiyosaki's method goes against that. It is not that he invites you to never have fun or not to enjoy your work. Of course, you should do both. But what this 5th tip, do not always just have fun and be aware that you will have to go through uncomfortable work phases within your venture in order for it to bear fruit, and that you will have to learn as you work. Because knowing a little bit of everything will give you a sufficiently complete and applicable notion for investing in business. 6. Finally, learn to express yourself and be a good speaker. If you want to be a successful person, this will be an essential skill with all that we have learned and highlighted. We can conclude that the decision to make money has to do with how useful and available we are for it, the ability to think differently and make your life better. Thanks to your new financial skills, starts with you. A successful person already knows how to motivate himself to work and does not lose his focus. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos. See you next time.